Hey there, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. Welcome to your reading. We're going to do a lot of different things today. But let's just see what comes out here. Wow. Okay. You have a star. Star card says hope. Let's see what we're talking about with that. We've got Uranus in Pisces. And to me, Pisces represents the star card in Tarot is the Pisces one. We have the first house and we have Uranus. And so the first house is your physical body. It is your personality. It's how you meet and greet the world. When people say, oh, I know a whole bunch of Capricorns, but they aren't all the same. Well, no, because they may have different rising signs. So, for instance, I'm a Cancer, and everybody's like, oh, Cancer is like all nurturing, and then they like to cook, and they like to hang out at the... No, actually, I'm a Capricorn rising, and I'd rather work than sit around and bake all day long, to be honest. Although I've had a job where I baked, and that was fun. Okay, so you have Uranus. This is sudden downloads and insights coming in, and I think it's coming through reaching for it. Reaching for it. And so this has something to do. Oh my God, I say reaching for it, and you have the ladder. You have the ladder. There is something that you have to stretch for. You need to stretch for it and all the way to the end, down to the bare bones. And showing up again. I think you guys had this before, but this is a different one. This one feels, this is longer. It also looks like a ladder. It's like really getting into the different steps of it, and we have the dragon of protection. So something about you. This is about you. And this Pisces energy, we've got Saturn that rules your sign, currently in Pisces, right? And he's stations retrograde. By the time you see this, he's already retrograde. And so he's going to retrograde back to, I think it was 12 degrees of Pisces. So pretty much if you've got anything in Pisces, it's going to get it. But this is Saturn is looking to reassess the structure around some kind of a goal or a dream that you have, and are you reaching for it? Are you reaching for it? So overall energy, we have the rider. It's a seahorse. It's about moving forward. And the outgoing action, by the way, is the action card of the male that's also moving. And so there's definitely about reaching for the thing that you want. I tried to do a reading for you a few minutes ago, and it was really discombobulating to me. I didn't really understand the message, and the same message is coming through, but with different cards. But I'm getting it now. This is about you are working really hard trying to attain something right now, but there is a need to create balance in your life. All work and no play is not good for anybody, but right now, Capricorn, it's really hard on you for whatever reason. Like sometimes really can dig in and just like hyper focus on something, and you work with that energy and it totally works for you. But I think because Saturn is stationing retrograde, there is a need to slow down and to enjoy the journey a little bit more while reviewing, while revising, while redoing this project, this idea, this goal that you're working on, doing that, but in a balanced way, also engaging in more play, because here the key to the situation is the dog. And this dog wants to get out and play and wants to have some fun. And that is the key here. And I feel like with that dragon there is saying you're going to be safe and protected. Uranus in the first house. This tells me that if you're not physically taking care of yourself, if you're not getting enough rest emotionally, mentally, physically, if you're not eating better, then, you know, sometimes when you're like really focused on accomplishing something, diet and exercise can go out the door, right? I mean, last week I worked 80 hours, and I can tell you I did not manage the rest of my life all that well, right? It gets like that. And so that Uranus and Taurus energy, it's in a fellow earth sign, it should support you, but it could be like this energy of, you know what, you're not doing what you need to do, let's remind you. Nobody wants a tower moment. Nobody wants that. And so this is about reaching for the goal, but the goal isn't money. The goal isn't financial success, and I do know I'm talking to Capricorn, the goal really, Capricorn, if we're all really honest with ourselves, the goal is to feel like our life is full and abundant with all of the stuff, with the recognition and the financial security. Yes, we want those things too, but we also want to feel emotionally satisfied. You have a fishtail for a reason. And so we, in order to get it all, to get to that 10 of Pentacles where you have everything, you have to keep everything in balance and in flow. You can't hoard things. You have to allow the energy to flow to you and through you. You have to balance the work with the enjoyment, the family with the career. I mean, it's all a big balancing act for everybody. But when you're Capricorn and so much focus is on the career path, that 10th house issues, getting out of balance is really detrimental, right, to your relationships. So here you're seeking stability. And on this, we've got this little seahorse right here, the little rider, okay? And so you're seeking the stability that you're trying to create. And this is about moving forward in a very balanced way. The struggle is that you feel divided. Like I should be having fun to take care of my health. I should be working really, really hard and getting this done. I feel like a wishbone that's getting pulled on in two different directions. In the energy of what is the obstacle, we have the ways. Which path do we go? Which way do we go? In the energy of what's draining you. You got the twins, the two ideas, the two little things that both need your time and attention, and they're facing in opposite directions. Kind of reminds me of coming out of Gemini season, because that's in the energy that was passing, where I really think for many people, there was this energy of what do I go, what do I do, which way do I move, right? But in the energy of the area of resources, financial, emotional, physical, mental, knowledge, wisdom, skills, all this stuff up here, we have the key. And the key here has this little seahorse in a bottle. And the key here is having fun. Letting yourself out of the bottle. Letting yourself go and explore all of the aspects of living. Reaching for it. The joy, the hope. And so while Saturn is trying to help you to create structures, there's structures around your dreams and your goals and what you want. In the heart space, we have the other dog. There's two dogs in here. And they're both, so this is thoughts, feelings, actions, past, present, future. Here, we have both dogs, and they're both about having fun, moving forward, emotionally playing, and also playing well with others. Both things. This one looks like a lifeguard on duty, right? I'm doing my work. I'm paying attention. I'm here to do the work. And this one is about having fun and swimming in your emotional waters. Both things. The seahorse male is the one that takes care and nurtures the young. So, transformation. Area of transformation, we have the home. So, it is bringing this balance in. And this deck has 3 children cards. And you have the other one. You have one of them. You have the divine feminine energy of the little girl. Being open to receiving new opportunities and new ideas. And so there is an opportunity here to really maybe cut a few things out so that you can actually have more. Is there something at work you can delegate to somebody else? Like, do you have to actually do everything? I totally get that. All right. I know what you're thinking. You're like, yeah, if you want it done right, do it yourself. So Capricorn, right? But if you're really good at training people, then maybe getting it done right is by just being really good at training someone else to do it. That could be a possibility. So we have the card of friendship. Make a date for play with one or more friends. I told them I needed clarity on exactly what the message is. This is so clear to me that you should be having more fun. And the dreams and the goals that you're reaching for will be much more attainable if you're not exhausted. You'll have the energy to climb the ladder. You'll have the energy to reach for it. It says clear the excess. There's too much stuff going on. Can you pare it down enough so that you have time for everything? You're entering a transitional phase and would benefit from clearing away excess clutter, whether it is in the physical body or your physical space. And I really do think that that health is a thing that seemed to come up a lot in the other reading. And I do think that taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, mentally means having some fun. And then we have love where you are. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart and your head while determining what you would like. It's a head and heart way to live. It's a head and heart. And so this dragon here tells me you are protected. You are not going to lose any ground. You're going to still be able to climb the ladder and to success. And more importantly, you're going to be in better shape mentally, emotionally, and physically to do so because you take some downtime. You need some downtime. And so with that first house, it's about you. You need to take care of you. And because if you don't, I'm afraid Uranus and Taurus is going to be a problem. All right? You guys take really good care of yourselves. I'm on Facebook every day. I pull cards and look at the astrology of the day to help us navigate the energy, so I'd love to see you there. If you're a member of my Facebook group and you leave comments on YouTube, you go in a drawing every month for a free reading that I give away. 30 minutes where you can ask me anything you want. I'll pull cards on it. Talk to my spirit guide team. We'll see if we can't figure out something for you. All right? You guys take great care. Talk to you again soon. And go have some fun.